We're at 3254 West Sierra Drive, Thousand Oaks, California, 91362. This is August 29th, 2017. This is Michael Gerace with Michelangelo's Plumbing, Inc., performing a video sewer inspection through the 3-inch mainline cleanout at the front of the house. And we are right at the front door of the house. And we have our 3-inch mainline cleanout. There's a mushroom-style aluminum cap over the mainline cleanout. And we've removed that. We're going to run through here and take a look at the sewer line out to the city. We have ABS plastic going down. And it appears that we have, so far, ABS plastic going in. Got a little bit of debris on the camera lens. Now we're clear. We've got ABS plastic going out so far. And everything looks to be pretty good so far. Got pretty good drop on this thing, pretty good grade. Joints look fine. Now we're making another drop and we're heading down toward the city sewer area. We're going out toward the street. We do have an intrusion. We have a break in the ABS plastic. We have a break in the ABS plastic right before the transition to a clay line right here. So we're going to stop for a moment. And we've also got an offset right past that right here, as you can see. The piping was not put together properly. It's holding water, and that can cause a lot of problems right there. We may just run through, and then we'll come back to this 38, 39 foot mark, and we'll mark this area. Let's see what the rest of it looks like going out. So now we're in clay piping, going out toward the street. That joint looks to be in good condition. That joint looks to be in good condition. It's few and far between that we have breaks in the actual clay piping, but we do at times. It's generally the joints. We have a little bit of an offset here. Not major though. We don't have any major root intrusion there. No major breaks or anything right there. Going to the next joint. That joint's lined up real nice. That joint looks to be in good condition. That joint looks to be in good condition, nice and flush. That joint looks good, nice and flush. Making a turn, we should be dropping out into the city sewer now. That joint looks good, dropping in, and there's our city sewer where you can see the water running through. We'll rinse our camera lens off real quick. We're pulling back up. As you see, the camera's kind of dangling. It's hanging into the city sewer now. And this is our first joint coming back into the property line sewer in the street. Have a little bit of an offset, just a tiny bit, but it's not drastic. Don't believe it's going to cause any issues at all. We usually have some play in the piping, a little bit here and there. Just want to check and see. That's just the ridge of the pipe. It looked like there may be a crack, but it's just the ridge of the pipe. At the top, it is offset. Still not terrible, as I said. There's no root intrusion in there. There's no breaks. This is the city lateral out in the street, but it does belong to the homeowner. That joint looks to be in good condition. That joint looks to be in good condition, nice and flush, nice and tight. That joint's nice and tight, looks really good. That's offset, as you can see. You see more of the face of the pipe down toward the bottom, and it's actually holding water back there a little bit. But again, you have some play within the couplings, and that's still within reason, and it may have been that way since the day it was put in, and I don't foresee that posing a problem in the future. That joint looks good. Now we're coming back. We're going to come back to our ABS plastic here in a moment. The next joint after this one, I believe. That joint looks good. And then we have the ABS plastic to clay transition. That's not in good shape. That will cause problems. That's seeping, and you also have the root intruded joint right behind it. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark this area. Take a look at this, locate it, mark it. And this area does need to be excavated and repaired. To have roots growing through ABS plastic, there is either a break, well, there's a break, period. Separation, poorly glued joint, something was wrong with the joint, because you should not have roots growing through ABS plastic. So we're going to pause for a moment, and the camera monitor is going to get some squiggly lines in it while we're locating. Okay, we've marked out the areas. We are at about 8 foot 10 inches deep, and we marked out the areas with white paint in front of the planter area, just to the left of the driveway as you're entering the driveway. And there's two areas that are bad. We have this one offset that we're running into with the camera that you can see the whole bottom of the pipe, but you can't see the top of the pipe. And then we have the other area back behind it where we have a broken fit there, and we have roots growing in to the ABS plastic. I believe that area is probably cracked the way that it looks, but we can't see it with the roots in the way. But there is a problem in the ABS plastic right there. We're going to pull back. The rest of it, as far as we can see, look to be in good condition. Look to be in pretty fair condition. And just that one offset joint where the clay meets the ABS plastic, there's that issue, and then the root intruded ABS joint. These joints all look good. No root intrusion. No breaks that we can see. We're coming back toward our mainline cleanout. And now we're coming up the mainline cleanout. All these fittings look to be in good condition. And that concludes our video sewer inspection.